May's hottest K-drama rankings are finally here. IU's Perfect Crown pulled in a strong 7.9 rating but still only ranked number 3, while the viral horror drama If Wishes Could Kill ended up at number 5 despite all the online hype. So, which dramas actually took over the top spots this month? Let's go through all the must-watch K-dramas from May one by one. Top 9 highest-rated K-dramas of May is Goldland, starring Park Bo-young and Kim Sung-cheol, with a rating of 6.6.
지금 그게 나한테 있잖아. 그 내 거야.
지금부터 그게 우리 둘의 목숨이라고 생각해.
넌 금괴 포기하고 살 수 있어? 난 아니야.
And honestly, is this even the same sweet and adorable Park Bo-young we know? Because in this drama, she completely transforms into someone terrifying. Goldland feels less like a romance and more like a brutal survival game where every single character is dangerous. Park Bo-young plays Kim Hee-joo, an ordinary airport security officer whose life completely falls apart after she agrees to help her boyfriend transport a coffin through customs. But inside the coffin, hidden gold bars worth 150 billion won. Once she discovers the truth, Kim Hee-joo decides she wants the money for herself. And from that moment on, she gets trapped between the police, gangsters, and smugglers, desperately trying to survive while everyone hunts her down. Sure, the female lead can feel a bit too blinded by love at first, but the deeper the story goes, the more intense it becomes. Every character is scheming against each other, constantly lying, manipulating, and betraying one another, and that suffocating tension is exactly what keeps viewers hooked. Top 8 highest-rated K-dramas of May is My Royal Nemesis, starring Lim Ji-yeon and Hyo Nam-jun.
개똥밭에 굴러도 저승보다 이승이 낫다 했다. 그러니 내 이번 생은 악착같이 살아낼 것이다.
응원하러 왔어요. 진짜 미래를 약속해주죠.
지금 나랑 거래를 하시겠다.
나를 곁에 두거라.
This is one of the newest fantasy time travel K-dramas, and honestly, the setup is pretty wild. And yes, the female lead is Lim Ji-yeon from The Glory. This time, she once again transforms into a dangerously ruthless villainess. She plays Kang Dan-shim, a notorious femme fatale from the Joseon era who is sentenced to death, only for her soul to suddenly travel to the year 2026. She wakes up inside the body of Shin Seo-ri, a struggling nobody actress trying to survive in modern Korea. After getting a second chance at life, Kang Dan-shim originally plans to stay far away from men and live peacefully. But of course, fate throws her directly into the path of Cha Se-ji-wai, played by Hyo Nam-jun, an extremely manipulative chaebol heir who only cares about money and power. The other is a power-hungry psycho villainess from ancient times. These two should absolutely hate each other. Yet somehow, through manipulation, suspicion, and constant mind games, they end up building a twisted romance filled with tension and toxic chemistry. Honestly, if viewers weren't so distracted by complaints about the male lead's visuals, this drama probably wouldn't have ranked so low. Top 7 highest-rated K-dramas of May is Season 2 of Bloodhounds, starring Woo Do-hwan and Lee Sang-hee.
건우는 내가 죽여. 해국 줄게. 나랑 딱 한 판만 하자.
들키신한테 목줄 채워서 사냥기로 쓰려는 것이야.
들어와.
With a solid rating of 7.7. And honestly, it's not even an exaggeration to say that Korea hasn't made an action thriller this satisfying in years. Season 2 picks up directly after the ending of the first season. Kim Gun-woo, played by Woo Do-hwan, and Hong Woo-jin, played by Lee Sang-hee, are finally trying to return to normal life and chase their boxing dreams after taking down the illegal loan shark organization. But before they can breathe, an even bigger nightmare appears. This time, they become targets of a massive international underground boxing syndicate operating behind powerful corporations and gambling networks. The league treats fighters like disposable gladiators, forcing them into brutal death matches, while wealthy elites gamble on their lives for entertainment. And the villainous boss quickly becomes obsessed with Kim Gun-woo's overwhelming fighting talent. He offers him a contract tied to $1 billion betting scheme, hoping to pull him into the organization. But after Gun-woo refuses without hesitation, the syndicate immediately starts threatening his family and the people he loves. With nowhere left to run, Kim Gun-woo and his brother-in-arms Hong Woo-jin decide to fight back head-on against the entire criminal empire. And that ending? It honestly makes it feel like Season 3 is already being planned. Top 6 highest-rated K-dramas of May is Filing for Love, starring Shin Hae-sun and Gong Mi-young, with a rating of 7.7.
어떻게 확신하겠습니까, 두 사람 만난 일?
내가 또 워낙 공과사 구분이 확실하다 보니
실장님은 키스 안 하세요?
그거는 너무 사적인 질문 같은데.
두 사람 특별한 사이 맞죠?
얼추 건방지게
눈치 다 깠잖아.
내가 좋아하는 거.
And honestly, this drama made me realize there are still workplace concepts K-dramas haven't touched yet. Because this isn't your usual office drama at all. The story centers around one of the weirdest departments inside a giant chaebol company, Inspection Team 3. But instead of investigating corruption or financial crimes, this team specializes in exposing workplace affairs, cheating scandals, and forbidden office romances. Shin Hae-sun plays Ju In-ah, the cold and terrifying head of the department. Meanwhile, Gong Mi-young plays No Ki-jun, once considered a top audit ace, until one career mistake destroys his reputation and gets him reassigned into what's basically the company's cheating investigation unit. And that's where the chaos begins. The two leads end up trapped in this hilarious cat-and-mouse game of surveillance, manipulation. What makes the drama so addictive is that almost every episode drops a completely ridiculous new scandal. Some of these cases are so absurd they feel fake, yet somehow also painfully realistic. So if you're tired of predictable office romances and want something messy, fresh, weird, and surprisingly entertaining, this drama is absolutely worth checking out. Top 5 highest rated K-dramas of May is If Wishes Could Kill, starring John So-young and Kang Min-ah, with a rating of 7.8.
뭐가 됐든 고통의 분 아니야. 멈출 수도 없고.
넌 빌고 싶은 소원 있어?
This drama is absolutely terrifying. No joke, this might be one of the darkest and most disturbing horror dramas released anywhere this year. In the story, there's a mysterious app called Jerigo. No matter what wish you make, the app grants it instantly. And obviously, if something like that existed in real life, everyone would download it immediately. But the app is actually a deadly trap. Every user who makes a wish becomes tied to a terrifying 24-hour death countdown. And once the timer reaches 0, an evil spirit hidden inside the app takes control of their mind, pushing them toward horrific self-destruction and suicide. The origin of the curse traces back to a high school girl named Do Hyriam. After being betrayed by her own friends and publicly humiliated through leaked private videos, she dies in a horrifying way right in front of everyone. But before her death, her rage transforms her into a vengeful spirit, and she plants the curse into the app itself. That's when the main group of 5 teenagers gets dragged into the nightmare. What makes this drama hit so hard is that beneath all the supernatural horror, it's really exposing the cruelty of school bullying and the selfish greed hidden inside human nature. It feels impossible to stop watching, even while it's scaring you to death. Top 4 highest rated K-dramas of May is The Scarecrow, starring Park Hae-soo and Lee Hee-jun, with a rating of 7.8.
이게 사람 사는 동네야! 맨날 사람이 죽어나가는데!
네가 주겠지.
네가 그러고도 사람이야? 차시영, 나 그 새끼 잡아야겠다. 넌 나한테 딱 걸렸어.
It's actually inspired by Korea's real-life Waesong serial murder case. The story follows Detective Kang Tae-ju, played by Park Hae-soo. After refusing to compromise his professional ethics, he gets pushed out of the city and reassigned back to his hometown. But the moment he returns, he runs into the very person who made his school years a nightmare. That man is Prosecutor Cha Si-young, played by Lee Hee-jun, one of the bullies who tormented him in the past. So naturally, these two absolutely hate each other. Yet under pressure from higher authorities, they're forced to work together on a brutal serial murder investigation. What makes this drama stand out is that it completely avoids the usual "who is the killer?" mystery formula. In fact, the show reveals the murderer's identity surprisingly early. The real suspense comes from figuring out how the crimes are being committed. The killer disguises himself as a scarecrow late at night before attacking victims, which already sounds disturbing enough. But what's even crazier is the way Kang Tae-ju pieces together the truth. At one point, witnesses claim they saw the scarecrow disappear, and from that tiny abnormal detail alone, he manages to reconstruct the killer's shocking method step by step. Top 3 highest rated K-dramas of May is Perfect Crown, starring IU and Baeun Woo-suk, with an impressive rating of 7.9.
저랑 같이 걸으면 돼요. 저도 미친 짓 좀 할까요?
기암대군이랑 결혼을 어떻게 해요?
신분 상승 좀 하려고. 저와 혼인하시죠?
And honestly, longtime K-drama fans probably remember Baeun Woo-suk from Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Ryo, where his character absolutely broke IU's heart. This time, the drama takes a really interesting approach by imagining a modern-day South Korea that still operates under a constitutional monarchy. IU plays Song Hwi-ju, the head of a powerful conglomerate company. She's beautiful, intelligent, wealthy, and incredibly capable, yet because of her background, she's constantly shut out of the elite upper class. Meanwhile, Bayan Woo-suk plays Grand Prince Ayan, the second son of the royal family. On the surface, he seems to have everything, but in reality, his entire life is controlled by royal rules, political expectations, and endless restrictions. So these two lonely people decide to solve each other's problems through a contract marriage built entirely on mutual benefit. But what really makes the drama stand out is IU's character. Song Hui-ju is basically the queen of zero emotional self-destruction. Her mindset is, I'd rather win dirty than lose gracefully. And honestly, that completely breaks away from the traditional pure and self-sacrificing female leads people are used to seeing in Asian dramas. At the same time, the male lead appears calm and obedient on the outside, but secretly uses his royal authority behind the scenes to investigate conspiracies and protect her at all costs. The chemistry between these two is seriously intense. And if the writing stays strong in the second half, this drama honestly has a very good chance of breaking into the 8.0 plus rating range. Top 2 highest rated K-dramas of May is We Are All Trying Here, starring Koo Kyo-hwan and Go Yoon-young, with an outstanding rating of 8.5.
옆에 있으면 안심이 돼요. 그러고 울다가도 가볍게 퉁치고 올라오고.
도와줄게요.
충분히 도와주고 있어요. 우리 서로. 크로스.
죽을 때 지금을 회상할 것 같긴 해요.
And the craziest part? Even with a score this high, it still only ranks second. This drama focuses on two painfully ordinary people. Koo Kyo-hwan plays Hwang Dong-man, a struggling film director who has stubbornly chased his dream for 20 years, only to achieve absolutely nothing. To everyone around him, he looks like a total failure. Meanwhile, Go Yoon-young plays Yanuna, a rookie producer with an incredible instinct for films and storytelling. But because she's too honest and refuses to play office politics, she keeps getting pushed aside and isolated at work. The pressure becomes so overwhelming that she literally starts getting nosebleeds whenever her anxiety spirals out of control. What makes this drama hit so hard is how realistic everything feels. The overall vibe honestly feels very similar to my Mr. and my Liberation Notes. So if you love slow burn healing dramas with a realistic atmosphere, emotional exhaustion, this one is absolutely worth watching. Top 1 highest rated K-drama of May. Season 3 of Yumi Cells, starring Kim Go-eun and Kim Jae-won, with an incredible rating of 8.9.
생각할수록 어이가 없네 진짜. 심장이 왜 뛰는데 갑자기?
저희 구면 아닌가요?
아직 안 가셨네요?
네. 네.
After waiting 4 whole years, fans are finally getting the final season of one of Korea's most beloved romance dramas. Season 1 scored 8.4. Season 2 climbed to 8.6. As Korea's first major drama to successfully combine live-action storytelling with 3D animated cell characters, Yumi Cells became famous for turning tiny emotional details into something unbelievably relatable and comforting. This new season shows a completely different stage of Yumi's life. Kim Go-eun returns as Kim Yumi, who has now transformed from an ordinary office worker into a successful best-selling novelist. Her career is thriving. Everything seems perfect on the surface, except for one thing. Her love life is still completely stuck. After the emotional heartbreaks involving Gu Woong and Yu Bobby, Yumi's love cells have basically gone dormant. That's when Shin Soon-rak enters her life, played by Kim Jae-won. At work, he's a calm and distant editor who always appears cold and composed. But in reality, he's actually an awkward introvert with severe social anxiety and an unexpectedly soft personality. The relationship between the two slowly evolves from workplace tension into one of the sweetest and most healing romances in the entire series. Alright everyone, that wraps up this month's K-drama rankings. Personally, my favorites were Perfect Crown and If Wishes Could Kill. Now it's your turn. Which K-drama did you love the most this month? Let me know in the comments.